Hello, and welcome back to another episode of There's Nothing Here, Please Go Away. I'm alone today. It's just me, Bailey, and you might be able to tell from the audio that I'm not in my house. I'm outside. I'm at a park, and you also might be able to tell that it's raining, and I just shivered. You can tell it's cold. I don't know what the temperature is today. It's been quite cold lately. And we just got some rain. I'm so happy about it. Yeah, it's February 13th. It's February. That's amazing. I can't believe that, honestly. January took forever. I never thought it was going to end. And now it's already the 13th of February. And I don't know where the rest of February has gone. It's gone by really quick. Once those days, the days go by, what is it? The years go by like days. Is that a song? I don't know what that is. I've been thinking about that lately, though. It'd suck if it's a song by someone I don't like. I feel like I've been a hater lately. I definitely have been, but I think it's okay. I've been a massive lover my whole life. And I don't know. I don't even know if that's true. But anyways, I'm at the park. This is something I've been doing every time it's rained lately. I've done it, I think, twice. It's not a lot, but I don't know. There's just something nice about it. There's no one here. I did see a car just pull in, but I don't see it anymore. I looked around where I'm at. I'm not directly in the rain. I'm under some sort of, I don't know. It's like a band shell, I think is what they call it. I actually had, when I was little, I did ballet, and we took pictures here behind it, or maybe it was here in the front where I am. But there's cute pictures. But anyways, I've been coming to this park when it rains, and I just like to walk around. I wear hiking shoes so I can step around in all the puddles and not feel wet. There's a baseball field, or there's a baseball diamond, and there's some bleachers, and I was standing up in those the other day. It's just quite nice. I just put on headphones and walk around and listen to music and get drenched and get freezing. I'm going to probably have to walk around at some point because I'm quite cold just sitting here on the cold ground. But I thought I would record today just because it seemed like a fun thing to do outside in this ambient weather. Maybe you'll be able to hear it. Maybe that'll be nice. It's like playing from another room with rain, background, lo-fi beats, whatever. I kind of rocked with that stuff on Tumblr. And there was like that... what's that 1975 song? That specific one from another room at a party. Oh my god, that killed. I had a few things I was thinking about talking about on the way here, and they seem to have slipped away. I've been getting on ladders recently. That's been a theme in my life. So I work at a bookstore, right? And I have been doing some extreme dusting. Yes, I get on a big ladder and I climb up and I dust the very tops of the shelves, and it's been a lot of fun, but I've got a lot of dust in my chest. I haven't been feeling too good about that. It really never feels good. But today I'm actually gonna probably get on a big ladder out in this rain, and because my sister left her apartment with the heater on and she's on her way to Death Valley, which is no good. You hear those birds? This is sick. Oh my god. I'm watching like 8. Oh, they won't stop coming. This is so cool. Oh, very nice, very nice. Lots of crows. They don't look big. They're probably not ravens. A ton of them just flew in. But anyways, I'm going to be getting on a ladder and crawling up her balcony, going in her door, breaking in, and turning off that damn heater. No good. You don't want to leave that running. But I'm excited to do that because I like ladders. I like climbing ladders. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not totally afraid of heights. I actually kind of am. There was one time at work I was going to be changing the light bulb on the very upstairs. It's super high ceilings. And I had to be dangling essentially to reach it. No touching the ladder, just my feet on the very top. And it didn't feel good, so I tapped out. And I got out of there. but I don't know. I think that's something I need to conquer. It's like coming here. I don't mind doing stuff alone. Oh, rain is hitting me. I actually love doing stuff alone. I really do. Last spring, I think in April, it was when Lord of the Rings went into theaters, the extended editions, and I went to all of them. That first weekend they did it, I did it all by myself, and it was so nice. And it was always sunset when I was leaving. It was perfect. It was just really beautiful times. And I was already having a weird time when that was happening, so that was just a part of that. It really added something to it. And I like coming to this park alone. I do it during the summer. I just come and read and hang out by the creek, because there's a big, beautiful creek. There's those birds. Yeah, it's just lovely. It's not a dog park, but a lot of people bring their dogs. And one time last time it rained and I was here, it was embarrassing. I was here already, and there's some neighborhoods around it, so I just started walking around in the neighborhoods, just did a loop, and then came back. And as I was walking back into the park, a woman and her dog were getting out of their car, and I was like, okay, I could walk this way, but she's probably going to walk that way, so I'm not going to walk that way, I'm going to walk this way. And she ended up walking the way I was walking, so we were walking at the same time, and I had headphones on, and her dog came up to me, and then I didn't want to walk directly next to the dog when she wasn't walking next to it, so then I tried to go another way, but there was a fence, and I didn't realize I couldn't walk around the fence that way, so I had to look at her and laugh and say that I didn't know you couldn't walk that way, and she didn't really say anything, and I didn't like that at all. But that's just what happens. You just have to get through that stuff, I think. I think that's kind of fun anyways. That's something, I don't know. It's been a weird time recently. It was a full moon last night. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Sometimes I think it does, truly. And it has been a really weird past couple weeks. And the fact that it's been the last couple weeks, I'm thinking it's more just I'm feeling weird and it's not the moon. But who's to say? We really don't know. But, God, customers have been strange. Customers are always strange, but not this week, but any other time. I even this week, there's good and the bad, but I love having stranger interactions. It's one of the best parts of life, I think, and I truly believe that. I really like it. Even as a kid, I remember being in like the bathroom at church on like a Wednesday and just like talking to the ladies in there, just like by myself. I don't even know what we were talking about, but they'd talk to me, so I'd talk back to them. I don't know. I've never been that shy. I was a somewhat shy kid, but I don't know. I think overall I was just kind of whatever. I'd speak my mind. I definitely spoke what I wanted to say. And I was a theater kid. I wonder if I've talked about that. I don't remember if I've talked about that yet. But I was a theater kid. And I think that was really, really good for me, doing that. Because it made me who I am. We hired someone at my job, and so you can just tell when someone really would have benefited from community children's theater. You can tell. There's just a certain way about people that like something can get beat out of them by doing children's theater. And it's the quiet part. It's the part that can't do much. I think it's really good for kids. It was good for me, at least. I don't know. Maybe not everyone. But most people I know have at least had a little bit of theater experience, whether that's working behind the stage or being on stage or whatever. I don't know how I've ended up in that kind of circle where we've all been in at least one show. It's fun though. Wicked getting big was it felt strange for me because I was in like 7th grade crying about it and I loved it, but I didn't talk about that really, not with like friends outside of theater. But even then it was like, yeah, we all know this, we're not going to talk about it and be like, wow, isn't Wicked great? But it is. But I still never saw the movie because I don't know why. I've been so not into going to the movies. I kind of need to get that out. I need to stop doing that. But Anyways, I didn't go see Wicked. I'm sure it was good. Oh god, there's gonna be a second part, isn't there? I forgot about that. Maybe I'll go see that. Missed Defying Gravity, but that's fine, I've seen it. But yeah, it's kind of weird when how that didn't make theater cool. I don't think theater's cool. I don't think it ever has been. I don't think it ever will be mainstream cool. Genuinely. Like, is it? Am I just not seeing it? Does everyone think theater's cool now? I guess there is some sort of, there's some people. I don't know. Like, there's that Romeo and Juliet with the kid from Heartstopper and the girl who did things. Oh god. West Side Story? Her, I think. Or was it Olivia Rodrigo? It's not Olivia Rodrigo. Sorry. They kind of look the same. Apologies for that, though. But theater's not cool. I don't think it ever will be really cool. Like how... I feel like there's like video games, anime, stuff like that. Like that... Anime especially. I feel like I kind of started watching it when it was getting cool. Like 2013. It kind of had a boom. Like Attack on Titan, stuff like that. It was like... And that's the same thing with just nerd culture. It kind of was already cool at that point, and that became part of nerd culture again. Or it already was, so it was becoming cool. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to be like that. Like anime is kind of, it's lame. It is kind of lame when you see a kid walking around in a Naruto shirt. It's like, not even just that kid, like a grown man in a Naruto sweatshirt. Oh my god, stand up. That's funny. That's funny to me. It's always funny. But that's not to say it isn't cool. I watch anime. And I think it's cool. But, like, that's not going to happen to theater. And I think they should stop trying. That's just my 2 cents on the issue. It is funny being out in public, talking. I don't know, though. There's no one here. There's just me and the birds. I hope no one's here. There is a truck that pulled in, separate from the other car I saw. One time I was here recently, and I think a man was taking photos of me. But I'm wearing, like, all black. I'm wearing a raincoat and I've got a hat on. So that was kind of weird, but it was more funny than anything. If that was turning him on, go for it. Sure. I don't know. I'm just in a raincoat. Maybe that's what he likes. Whenever I wear this raincoat, this is a deep cut. Anyone know this? I always feel like that one Jack Johnson album cover, the album with bubbly toes. Don't know what it's called, but he's got a raincoat on, and I always feel like that every single damn time. It's cold. Ooh. I have a feeling at one point I'll end up in my car, but we'll see about that. I don't even know if this episode will be very long, but I just wanted to get out here. I was gonna come no matter what, even if I didn't end up recording, and I wasn't sure if I would. If there were people, sadly I wouldn't have done it. I don't think I'm at that point yet, but I would like to. I have talked about Slushy Noobs in every single episode, I think, so far, even the ones that hadn't gotten released. So I'm not embarrassed it's obvious that they are like the main thing that I am inspired by to kind of do this. So I'm not embarrassed to talk about that, and I'm going to talk about that right now. Their documentary just got released yesterday. And it was so great. It's like, that's exactly what I want to watch. They don't know. That was for me. That was for us. Me and Leslie. If Leslie was here, we'd be, oh my god, we should talk about this. We probably will, but I'll talk about it right now. It is so inspiring. I really, really, really think they're geniuses. And I think what they do is so cool. And no one will ever know because they do gaming YouTube videos. And that's the sad thing. But I think people do see it. I hope other people who watch them kind of get it or feel the same way that I do, because I feel like I do feel about it so strongly. And I enjoy their comedy, and I enjoy just watching them. I do like just watching them hang out. I think what they've got going on is fantastic. And the way they've been able to market it is crazy, and it's so good. And it's not like it's never been done before. Like anything they've done, they're not completely breaking barriers. But I don't know, they do it in such a way that is so unlike anything that I feel like I've seen. It's just so cool with the podcast and with just their videos, everything. I don't know. I really dig it. And just watching that made me want to pursue this even more. But I don't know. Not in a way that I think I can get money out of this, because I literally don't think that at all, and I don't want to do that, honestly. I wouldn't work for Slushy Noobs. If you are listening to this, please hire me. I will move to Toronto. I plan on moving to Toronto. I would get coffee for you. You don't have to pay me. I'll get a different job. I would like to be there in any capacity. And I'm shooting my shot right now. I'll do it again. I'm not ashamed. I will be doing this again. I don't know. If they ever send out a request for editors, I'll learn editing. I already do some video editing, but I learn it. I'll get in there. Hire me, please. I just love what they do so much. I think it's really, really interesting. And that doc was so cool. I just love that insight. And I want to know more. Oh my god, it was just so fun. I'm excited for part 2. I really like what those guys do a lot. And it's, I think, very obvious. I don't know. I don't mind that. Flattery is, what is it? Imitation is the highest form of flattery. I'll imitate till the day I die. I think they're cool. So that's something I wanted to talk about. I have been listening to more music lately too, which has been really, really nice. I feel like last year, I always listen to like a baseline level of music where it's like, it's sometimes not every day, but I'll be listening to music, trust. But it's been a lot more lately, and I've just been listening to other albums that I've been wanting to listen to for a minute, or like, catching up on last year's releases. Like, I listened to Blade's album, which I've never considered myself a Blade fan. I've only liked like 2 of his songs really in the past, but that new album's really great. I really enjoyed it. Walking around this park, I was listening to it. That's when I listened to it. It was so sick. It was just a really nice time to listen to it. I've liked Young Lean. I've been a Young Lean enjoyer, we'll say, but not avidly. But I've been listening to him again recently. It's been nice. Me and Leslie have been like on the same wavelength, so this goes for both of us. But yeah, I respect Blade. I'll say it. It's not a take that no one agrees with, so I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but it's just a statement, a personal statement. I think he's cool. Mad love to that guy. I don't know, but yeah, I've just been not necessarily trying new things, but just branching out, having fun. And I hope I look like I'm on the phone right now. I am holding my phone in such a way that maybe it'll come across that I'm on a phone, because I am looking at a person right now. Oh, I've gotten into Dota. That song is forever. It's just kind of, you can look at me and just assume Dota is in my head. And I'm really happy when I'm listening to music. That's another thing. This rain has picked up. Let's get sad. I have been pretty down lately, and that's not something you can just lie about. I won't lie and say I've been very happy. And this is my damn podcast. I can talk about it. So, I have been. I don't know what to say about it other than I don't know why. It's just kind of been around. And I don't know how long. I think I realized only recently that I haven't been happy. Which is weird, because I've been happy for so long. Because there was a period of time where I just absolutely wasn't. And then I was happy for like a long time, like 2 years, which is crazy. And I was just a happy guy, which is nice, and I like being that. But I don't know, it's like, I don't know if it just started in January. That's kind of what it feels like, but maybe it's been going on a little longer, like mid-December. I'm not sure. Everything just kind of got weird, and things have been weird for a while, just in my life, but not totally. Like, it's not life ruining. It's just kind of like, okay, I guess this is something to get adjusted to. This is just something to get used to. And that's what it is right now too. I think I'm not very old, but I've, had ups and downs throughout life that I kind of have the, what are the words? I've got the, I've got the map in my brain of how to navigate these sorts of hard times. It's like, I've got the structure. I know how to kind of deal with it, but sometimes you don't want to deal with it. My room's a mess and everything is just, gross, but I've not, it's like you don't want to shower. Of course you don't. You're depressed, so I'm not going to shower. But I know that's not the way to get through it. That's just the way to make it worse. Or just stay at the same stagnant spot you're at. So I've been trying to make efforts. And actually, I'm outside. It's not the best time to be outside, but I'm outside. And it's on a day that I don't work. I'm out of the house. And I'm going to be climbing that ladder later. I'm doing exciting things to keep my, keep the dopamine or whatever. I don't know. I don't really care. But, Leslie, she went on a run this morning, I think. She just ran, laps around a park near her. And I would be probably doing that if the field here wasn't so muddy. And I would slip and fall and be sad and cry. Because I'd be all muddy and wet and cold. And I'd have to go home and be muddy and wet and cold. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to work through it. I think I gotta just clean my room, honestly. I think that's a lot of it. Oh, but I'm also at that point where I wish I could just start over. Like Sims, just delete the room and bulldoze it, kind of start over. But you can't do that. Not easily. Oh man. It would be nice though. This rain is very lovely, and the birds, and I'm seeing a squirrel over there. Oh, nature. Nature's awesome. Humans are awesome. I have been feeling like that too lately. It's that same thing with stranger interactions, where it's like, wow, this is so cool. How we're all just alive, and it's fun. Yeah, I think for the most part, even though I do feel down half the time, I can sit there with a smile on my face. And I think it's when I'm not just stuck in a room or stuck at work. It's just nice to look out at trees and whatever. I'll probably walk through puddles when I'm done recording this. Yeah, I don't know. I want to record more. I say that all the time. But, oh yeah, the new season of Yellow Jackets is out. Whoa, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. So me and Leslie will be watching that on Saturday. She's going to come up. We're going to get Thai food. And I'm so excited. And, oh, I need to answer her text. Leslie, I'm answering your text now. We should try a new curry. I agree with that 100%. I wonder what curry we should try. I'll have to look at the menus. We went to this Thai place in town, and it's in the front of this building that's full of offices. And we were gonna have a 30-minute wait, so we were like, okay, we'll just hang around. And so we just decided to kind of walk back into the building and just see how far it went, and we followed it all the way to the end. I swear to God, it was a mile. It was so freaking long. And there was just because they didn't have their own waiting rooms or anything, so it was just in the hallway, this long hallway, and there'd just be checkpoints where there'd be little chairs outside of specific offices, and it was so funny. And I love that stuff. It was a weird, the ceilings kept getting shorter. It was so funny. I felt like I was getting taller. So that was fun. That Thai place was nice. I got it, my work ordered it once for us for lunch. And I got the pad see ew. And that shit was garlicky. Dear God. It was chunks, which is fine. But it was kind of crazy and unexpected. But kind of chill when you got to know him. And it was, I don't know, I was kind of turned off by it just because it was so much. And I'd never had a pad see ew that garlicky. But we got it again. It wasn't that bad. It was really good. And I would get it again. But that was pretty shocking. But pretty chill when you got to know him. Oh boy, the Thai food obsession is kind of crazy. With me and Leslie. Alright, I'm in my car now. It's a bit too cold outside for me. I hope you can still hear the rain because it sounds really lovely. And I hope the audio doesn't sound strange because I'm in a car. I've never recorded in my car. I talked about that with Leslie when we were just discussing, different things we could do, or just how mobile it could be. But, yeah, we talked about doing it in the car, and I think this could be fun, because I feel like that is when me and Leslie have chat. There's certain times, and I think in the car is certainly one of those times, except I feel like we used to not speak in the car, or I feel like there was a certain time, it was just so funny, and I can barely even put words to it. I wonder if she remembers that. Anyways, I had to get my windshield replaced recently. I didn't have to, and that's why I'm a little mad, because there's these leaks that happen. The carpet gets wet, and it's in the corners, like right near the door, and kind of weirdly just in the footwells of the front, the driver and passenger side. And we took it into this window place, car place. And they're like, yeah, the leaks are probably coming from the windshield. And I don't know anything. I don't know much about cars. But to me, I'm thinking, well, the leaks are not in places that the windshield really could feasibly reach. But who am I to say that to some guy who it's his job to do that? And so they were like, okay, yeah, we'll just replace the windshield. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. But also, like, I feel it drip from the driver's side window. Like, my jeans get wet when I'm driving, when it rains, because it drips from the driver's side window. So maybe we could check that out too while we're at it. And they were like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's probably from the windshield though. And I was also like, okay, and also my sunroof doesn't open. And the leaks could be coming from there too, so maybe we could check that out too. And they're like, okay, yeah, we can do that, but it's probably coming from the windshield. And I was like, okay. And we didn't have to pay anything. The insurance, it was covered by insurance, and they waived the deductible or whatever. I don't care. I don't know. But that was cool. So they replaced the windshield, and it didn't cost anything, which is really nice. That was really nice. But it's been raining, and my car still has leaks. So it wasn't from the windshield, which is really annoying to me, because I knew that. I don't know. I knew that, and no one listened to little old me. But who would, honestly? Look at me. Who listened to me? That's so funny. That's what I think about. This is just me talking about my job. But, like, at work, when people look to me for assistance, or I don't know anything. I don't know anything. That's not what I was saying, but I don't know anything. So it's so funny that I'm the guy that some people have to come to ask questions. But I know the answers. I don't know. It's kind of strange how your life can pan out that way. 'Cause, like, bro, I still feel like I'm 15. Why am I going to work? I don't know. I'm 13. Help me. I'm just a 13-year-old. Okay, so my car, I'm in my car, let's talk about it. The aux does not work. The aux hasn't worked for a while. I don't know. My dad used to drive it, and it didn't work when he drove it. I don't know when that started. But I just listen to CDs, and that's the way I've chosen to live, and I really enjoy it, because I've already liked collecting CDs throughout my life. But triple freaking platinum in this car is Porter Robinson's Smile from last year. Freaking legendary. Triple platinum on, like, half the time I'm driving. Right now I've got Alex G's, is it his most recent? God Save the Animals? I don't think he's released anything since that. But when did that come out? Like 23? Well, that's what's in there right now, and I've been enjoying it a lot. I didn't know what music my little brother listened to at all, but I found out the other night. And he told me he listens to Alex G now, which I think that's so cute. And in like 2020, he made me make a Minecraft account. I don't play Minecraft. Sorry to announce that like this. Very sad. I don't play Minecraft. I never have gotten into playing it. But he made me make one. and I made the username SandyAlexG, and he's been using that account too. Like he would log in on it, whatever. He told me that one time, and now he thinks that username's really cool. So I won. I kind of won being the cool older sibling challenge. I won. Sorry. Never mind. I won't talk about that. But I am a pretty good older sibling. I'm not the oldest, but I am the middle. So that does make me an older sibling in a way. And I've done a pretty damn good job at it. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, that Porter Robinson album, it's so good. It's way too good. I just think Porter Robinson is also, he's a genius. I love Nurture. I think I like Nurture more than I like Smile. I don't know, they're both really good, but Smile's good in the car. I feel like I always end up listening to Nurture just on my own, in my, whenever I'm listening to music. It's just so good. I wish I could have seen him on this most recent tour. I would have liked to see him in Vegas. If things were different. It's okay though that things aren't different, but I would have been at that Vegas show because I was there. Shout out Dell, who did go. I don't know if that's still a secret. Sorry. I feel like so many stores or restaurants in my town have been closing recently, and it's been so sad. There's 2 different shops that I would frequent that have gone out of business now. There's 3 restaurants that I liked that have closed. And I don't know how I feel about it. Some of them have been open for a really long time. One of them was a burger place that has been open since my parents were in high school. So that's kind of a devastating loss, but it's whatever. I didn't go there that much. One was the sushi place that was really good that I only got to try twice, and then they went out of business immediately after. Hear that weak ass snap? I'm cold. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Has this been happening to anyone else? I don't know. I'm not sure if it's just the economy everywhere that's impacting it, or if it's just a where I'm at thing, and it just happens to be all happening at the same time, which makes it really weird. But I feel like bigger cities, places go out of business all the time, just new in and out, not in and out, but new places in and out of business all the time. But I don't even know if that's true. I'm not from a big city. I've just always been from this town. So it's kind of weird when places that have been around forever shut down. It's oh God, what could be next? I don't like thinking about that. Because I do enjoy change. I really like when things I like when things change. I don't know. I like differences. But I don't know, when you can kind of depend on, this place will be open at this day, at this time, you can go there and get a cup of coffee or whatever. And then that's suddenly gone. It's okay, what do I do now? Life's different, and I don't like that. Yeah, not into that, but I don't know. It's always kind of exciting whenever there's a new restaurant, because at that sushi place, a new place moved in. It's they've got ramen and stuff, and I'm excited to try it. Yeah, I think I want to get out of the comfort zone this year. I've been talking about that. Because, not that I'm uncomfortable trying new things at all, but I do get too comfortable with the things I like, I think. Just because I know I like it, so I'm going to go there, of course. But there's other places, I don't know. Get new, get real. Yes, I've been not enjoying movies, just at all. Even going to, watching them at home, I have no drive to do that. Going to see them in theaters, new movies, I've got no interest. Old movies, almost no interest. It kind of sucks. So I've been skipping out on some movies lately. Even TV, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if that's part of, being down and just kind of withdrawing from things. It might be part of it. But that damn YouTube I can watch, it's kind of upsetting that I can't put my brain onto other things like that. Like I said, Yellow Jackets season 3. Hopefully that's something that I'll keep my attention. I think it'll come out weekly. I'm not sure how that show runs. I've never watched a season of that live. I'm also kind of frightened because there's this pattern of me watching a show, like, as the season starts airing. The show's already been on. And then the season I come in on kind of sucks and no one likes it. It happened with Succession. What was it? Season 3? I had 4 seasons, right? I think I came in on season 3. And that everyone was like, I don't know, this is whatever. It's not as good as the other 2 seasons. And then I don't know how people felt about the 4th season. I thought the whole show was pretty good. I don't know. Me and Leslie have kind of talked about it in retrospect. I don't know if we'll talk about that at some point. Maybe we already have. I think we maybe did. But same with, I personally think Riverdale season 7 is a masterpiece. Personally. And that was yes, I came in on the last season. And it was so amazing to watch live. Oh my god, it was... I tried to talk about this one time and it didn't really work. But I'll save that for another time, I guess. It was just so fantastic to watch it live. It's a masterpiece. I've said it before, I'll continue to say it. And sorry to those who don't. Like, I'm really, truly sorry for you that you don't feel like it's a piece of art. Which it is. But yeah, like I said, some people didn't enjoy that. They thought it was weird and different from the other seasons. That's always the thing. It's like, whenever I start... It's all about me. Whenever I start watching a show, people are like, this is kind of bad. Same with The Bear. I didn't even watch the most recent season of The Bear. But I started watching it. And I was kind of... I don't know. I didn't continue. I think I only literally watched like 1 episode of the new season. But... it didn't hook me immediately, like the first 2 seasons. And people online were saying it sucked, which I don't think it did. I think Leslie enjoyed it. But, like, that's crazy that it's the season I start watching it when it airs, and people don't like it. So I'm kind of scared for this Yellow Jackets. I think I'll enjoy it no matter what, but I'm excited to see what the internet has to say about it, because it'll be the season I'm watching. So we'll see if that pattern continues. I don't know if patterns... I feel like whenever I see a pattern, this is crazy, but whenever I notice a pattern, I feel like it kind of stops, because the universe doesn't, I said this before, it doesn't like when you notice it, and so it'll kind of just chill out. So I don't know, maybe this season will be the best, since I'm aware of this pattern that happens. Maybe I'm putting it out there and it'll be really good and everyone's gonna love it. Either that, or maybe it'll just kind of suck. Who knows? I'm excited about it, though. I'm really excited to eat Thai, mostly. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, I feel like all I've been doing lately is working. And that's not even really true. I just, work like a regular amount. And it'll either be all at once, or it'll be like, this week has been like, I work a day and then a day off, and then I work a day and then a day off. And I hate that. I would rather work a chunk of days and then have a chunk of days off. But you can't get that every time. But oh man, I think that's part of why I've also been really sad lately. It's just, I don't want to be at work. I don't want to be doing this. There's a million things I'd rather be doing. And all of those millions of things are like sitting on my couch, or going to the park or anything, getting out, hanging out with friend, Leslie or something, just anything. But, when you're at work, I don't know, there's just something, it's soul-sucking, even if you like it. And so I've been doing a lot of that lately, and I can't think of literally anything else I've been doing, which is always sad. But I need to read more. I work at a bookstore, and I need to read more, because that's my job. I've been trying to, I think I want to keep reading Emily St. John Mandel, Last Night in Montreal. I started reading that, and I think I'm going to keep going. Either that, or I'm going to pick up something shorter and quick, and just to get through something, even though that book is quite short. But I don't know, I've got some shorter books that I want to pay attention to. But I really like Emily St. John Mandel. I really, really like Station 11, but I really, really, really liked, what's it called? the one about time travel. It's not The Glass Hotel, but it's the one that's related to that. Oh God, why can't I think of it? But that book, so good. Just amazing. It was like my favorite book I read last year. So I want to keep reading her stuff really bad. There's an RV pulling in, and that's a crazy turn to get into this parking lot. Oh God, what a mess. Yeah, I'm probably gonna head home soon because I'm cold and I don't want to sit here without my heater much longer. It's not even that cold in California. God damn. What an RV. Oh, here's a movie I'm excited for. Nirvana the Band, the show, the freaking movie. Nirvana the Band, the show, the movie? Is that what they're calling it? Nirvana the Band, the movie. Nirvana the Band, the show, the movie. That's what I'm really excited for. That's the only movie I'm excited for. Period. That's just the only thing I'm excited for. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. And it's gonna debut, what do they call it? Premiere at South by Southwest this year, which... Fuck, I wish I could go. But it's like $1 million and in Texas. But shout out to all the people who are going. Film? No, don't do that. But I'm really excited. Some of the people who run the independent theater here, apparently also really enjoy the show and are going to try their best to get the movie at this theater when it's available to do that. And I'm just crossing my fingers. I really hope they get it. I hope there's other festivals that it shows at or anything. Like if it's in San Francisco, I'm there. I want to get there. I want to just see it as soon as possible. I've been super excited. And I think it's going to be really good. I've got big faith in those guys. I know it's just going to exceed my expectations. Because the expectations are just, it's going to be Nirvana the Band, so it's going to be awesome. So, I'm really excited. I don't know what sort of changes it's been through in the whole production process, because, you can listen to an interview where they've talked about it in, 2023, or, whatever. They're saying they're going to go here and film, they're going to do this and this and this. And that's, he's talking about it before they've filmed it, so who knows if all that stuff is actually going to make it. I'm specifically thinking about how... They've talked about how it's going to be like Confederacy of Dunces at one point, and they're in New Orleans, and Matt has to work as a hot dog vendor. And I read Confederacy of Dunces after he mentioned that, and I really hope they still do that, because damn, that book is funny. It was so freaking good. So, I don't know, I'm really excited to see what they've done. I'm really excited. And it'll be if Matt and Mara ever gets in theaters here, I guess that'll be the first project I've seen of, it's not a Matt, but it is like a Zapruder sort of production. I hope that comes into theaters locally. I hadn't even considered that, but Nirvana the Band, when that's out, that'll be the first movie of a Zapruder product that I'd get to see in theaters, which will be really cool. I'm excited about that. And the fact that it'll be Nirvana the Band, the show, the movie, oh, that's huge. Because I think Blackberry played near here, and we were all kind of interested in going to see it, but I hadn't seen Nirvana the Band at that point, and I didn't see the Dirties or anything, so I didn't know Matt Johnson like that. I didn't know him, which I do now, but I don't know. Have I talked about how I feel about Blackberry? Maybe we'll have an MJ episode. Maybe we should just do an MJ episode anyways. Maybe we should just do that. I think that would actually be really funny. But yeah, I have feelings about Blackberry, but they're good. I like that movie. I actually love it. I want to rewatch it. I want to watch the TV show where they just recut the movie into a miniseries. And there's different music in it. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to watch. But like I said, I have feelings about Blackberry. I don't know. I've been weird lately. I've just been sitting around. I got a new iPad, so I've been drawing like crazy. Oh, I love to scribble on that thing. Oh my god, it's so fun. I've been doing stuff on iMovie. I don't know. I think I'm at a I can tell I'm at a precipice, but I don't know where it's leading. But I'm having fun. I'm trying to. I'm glad I recorded this. Because, like, I don't know. I just love to document. I gotta start journaling more. I did some journaling earlier in the year. I think I need to keep documenting. I want to film more. I would really like to film more, actually. I feel like I always start filming more in the summer, but I just need to do it all the time. Just film everything. I think it'd just be so nice. I got a new phone. I got more storage, so there we go. Yeah, that would be fun. Oh, I've been obsessed with the Pokemon TCG app. That's been a lot of fun for me. That's something I wake up and I get excited to do every day. Hand on my heart. I'm grateful for that app. But yeah, I think we're going to make it through this. I think we're going to make it through the winter. I think we can make it if we try. I hope you, whoever you are listening, is doing okay. I don't know if you've also been feeling weird. Maybe it's everyone. I don't know. I bet some people are out there happy. Damn it. But no, we're going to make it through. Maybe it's raining too where you are. That's kind of nice. It sounds really nice here, but enjoying this. Hopefully it'll be nice to listen back to. But I hope you're doing well. I hope your family's doing well. And I hope you have a good rest of your time. Thank you for listening to There's Nothing Here, Please Go Away. But yeah, I hope you are doing okay wherever you are. And I hope you enjoyed listening. Have a good time. Bye-bye.